Every leader I know has a mental model of China, and I just found out mine was out of date. In 2023, a company called AgiBot did not exist. By 2026, they have become the largest humanoid robot manufacturer on planet Earth, and they're going public this year at a $6 billion valuation. I visited their Shanghai HQ, I talked to one of the robots, Luca, and I left with one thought. We are not watching China catch up, we are watching China move on. For 20 years, the Western story on China was simple. Good at copying, bad at creating, cheap labor, borrowed ideas, an imitator, not an originator. I went to China to test that story. What I saw across 6 days in Shanghai and Hangzhou wasn't imitation, it was origination at a speed and scale most Western executives cannot comprehend. Here's the frame that changes everything. By the time a Chinese company shows up in your market, the fight is already over. They've spent a decade battling inside a market of 1.4 billion people, competing against 30, 40, 50 other companies doing exactly the same thing. When they look abroad, they don't come to compete, they come to collect. So here's the question for you as a leader. When did you last update your data, thinking, and strategy when it comes to China? Because if your last data point is more than 2 years old, you're making moves on a country that simply no longer exists. Cyborg CEO in China is a 6-episode series on everything I saw in China that has changed how I think about the future. In episode 1, I go inside the largest humanoid robot manufacturer in the world, and I even have a conversation with one of them. If you want to lead with AI, do not miss it.